it beautiful? I just love this bike. Lately, I've been going on bike rides with my Hasselblad. No real plan, no destination, just exploring. Slowing down a little and photographing everything that catches my eye. Because sometimes the best work happens when you stop trying so hard and go a bit out of your comfort zone. This is one of those days. Welcome to another episode of Frames. So, I loaded up some Portra 800 in my Hasselblad 501 CM before I went out. I did this because it was cold outside and I wanted it to be ready whenever I saw something interesting. After the Curaçao and New York episode, I cleaned out the whole Hasselblad, well, where it was needed. Because if I'm being honest, the Hasselblad was very clean even after those windy and sandy beaches. Like almost nothing was in the body. Also, this dust blower is probably the best purchase of 2025. I'll leave a link down below if anyone is interested. Let's go. It takes a good 15 minutes to really get out of the city. But after that, the whole scenery changes. Oh, and I'm sorry about the ticking noise. That's my zipper for my jacket bumping into the camera. I fixed it right after this day, but for this episode, you'll have to forgive me. So the sun is getting low, but I just needed to get out of the house and fire off some shots. Take my gloves off, because I don't think I can take a photo with my gloves on. But just look at this little scene. Isn't it beautiful? I do think that the flaring is going to be pretty bad, but
We will see. .250 at f5.6.
So the flaring doesn't seem to be bad at all, actually pretty much non-existing, but I did have some frames flaring up pretty badly right after buying this camera. So that scared me, but it only seems to happen when you have the sun right outside of the frame, just hitting the glass from an angle. And also the glass on this lens is very deep inside of the barrel, so that helps out a lot too. You see on this one there's a flare, but still not bad at all.
Just trying to see if I can get some different angles from this scene. Wasn't necessarily expecting a lot today, but I think this little scene worked out fine. I hope so, at least. Pretty difficult light situation, but a nice one to stumble across.
Well, yeah, it might be a bit of a tricky situation to meter properly, but with medium format film that has a huge dynamic range and also metering for the shadows, helps out a lot.
But let's see what we can get more before the light is really getting low. Beautiful though. Just look how beautiful the light is, but I don't see a composition really. Beautiful scene nonetheless.
Yes, beautiful scene, but when I see something like this, I really need something interesting in the foreground.
Well, they said this bike was for all terrain, so let's see if I can handle this. I don't want to fall though, because I got the Hasselblad in the bag. But if I fall, I need to make sure that I don't fall on my back. I think having these big tires with a nice profile on it helps a lot. Still feels a little bit tricky though. That's why I'm going so slow at the moment. Oh. I just love this bike. I think the light is getting so good right now that everything seems like a possibility. But then I don't really see a composition which would be a shame to take a photo of if it's not going to be anything good. But still worth checking out. And sometimes it's just the little details that could possibly be something. Nice view, but still no composition really. So
looking back at it, it might had some potential, but I also need to trust my decision at the time. It really seems that when I'm out and about with the Hasselblad, I'm way more thoughtful with the photos that I take, which is a good thing, of course, definitely when shooting landscapes. But I also want to do more documentary stuff with this camera, and then I don't want to be too picky with it. So let's see if I can manage that.
Let's continue, and it doesn't really matter if we don't get a lot of photos or even shoot a full roll today. Just happy to be out because I've been sitting home for quite some time. So it's nice to be out taking some photos where we can and just enjoy the weather. And otherwise this episode will be taking place on multiple days.
Well, it is not, because I have enough to say, so it seems. Also, I think episodes like these, slowing down a little bit, are a nice addition to the channel. But definitely let me know in the comments what you think about it.
Just nice to be out. And it's also about exploring new things. And I think I just found a shot. Could be nice. I'm also metering this at 640, by the way. There's a lot of shadows, and that's just pretty tricky with the sun in the frame directly, and you know what I mean. 640 it is, still 250, 5.6. Hopefully this is something worth shooting. I always still forget to take out the dark slide. Cool. Nice one. That's the only one, because I don't think there's anything more. Maybe if we ride down the road for a little bit. What should I think? Another photo. So yeah, not too bad. People might think, what is this guy doing with this random ass old camera and looking like he's going to rob a bank. I also have a weak spot for power lines, so if you follow me for a while, you know that I shoot a lot of power lines in my compositions. Not too shabby at all. Hopefully I'm loud and clear when I'm speaking, because I don't have a mic attached, but I figured out if the DJI is in front of my mouth, you probably will hear me. Also, if you look at this, it's beautiful when you take a look at it by just by seeing it by eye, but I know for sure that this will be one big flare when I take a shot of it.
Well, I guess not, so the next time just fire off a shot, because that grass is looking crazy good with those shadows.
But nevertheless, a beautiful scene, of course. And I also think we have about 20 minutes of light left, so that's possible. Nah, not really a composition. Maybe. Maybe it is. So yeah, not even, what is it, 50 meters, and the light and composition changes. So I think this is worth a shot too. Would be lovely to have those horses in the back in the frame, but what you gonna do about it? So right there, when I pressed the shutter, I thought, maybe it's not worth it, but we'll see. By eye, it looks pretty nice, though. We will see. But just when I pressed the shutter, I thought, maybe not. Well, let's continue. That's the last line, I think, though. So just keep on driving for a bit, ride on the bike, and then just head home. And you know, when you're riding around like this and not taking a lot of shots, it's also nice to just see different kinds of locations and really do a little bit of spotting to maybe come back to when the light's different, or just step out and take a shot right now, because this is crazy good. Can I go? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Definitely need to check my light meter. Look at me being a landscape photographer.
Well, I'm not really, but I do like it. Normally, my photographs are about people and capturing moments and little stories and stuff. But capturing a landscape is also something that I really enjoy, even if it doesn't hold a story or whatever.
Probably want to do this at 1/25th at f4, because it's already getting pretty dark. I do need to get closer though. So yeah, what I was saying was that sometimes it's just nice to be out and about and to see locations or spot locations that you might want to visit later on, because they might not look great today, but they could be on another date. So yeah, that was what I wanted to say before I stumbled on this crazy ass view or situation, which is pretty nice. And so it seems that was the light. The light is gone. Well, not completely gone, but gone enough. I think there are a lot of things to see here. For now, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. See you guys on another day, I think.
And yeah, I didn't come across anything else interesting to take a photo of. But what do you guys think? Is this a format that you would like to see between all the other episodes? Because I know that it's a little bit different than what I normally do, but it's good to step out of my comfort zone from time to time. And while I'm out there, why not share it with you guys? For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.